What's up, guys? Welcome back to Roleplay. I've been going into the final hour here of week number 19. Caitlin, when we last left, you said you were going downstairs to do something.
Yeah, I go downstairs and I ask the bartender if he knows where the nearest magic shop is.
Yeah, he gives you directions to local magic shop near the bar.
And I just start going there. Did anyone follow me downstairs?
I would assume the entire party did, unless they have...
Yeah, I thought we were all going together.
Yeah.
Alright, we all go there to the magic shop.
Okay. You guys show up to the magic shop. Looks to be a generally well-kept building. It's made out of stone. It's in between... it's near the market. It's in between two fruit vendors, one on the right selling apples, the one on the left selling bananas. You guys walk in. And there's really not much on the shelves at all. There's only a couple of different items right near the counter where you guys spot this elf who's sitting there thumbing through a book of some sort. He goes, yeah, what do you need? What's up? He goes, oh, the silent type. Great. Okay, let me know when you figure out what you want.
Ricardo, give him your shopping list, if you will.
I'm sorry about that. Here's my shopping list, sir. I need a pearl. I need what else do I need?
Did I give you my owl feathers, by the way?
Yeah, I believe so. But someone stole those, I think. Oh no,
Oh, really?
no, I'm good on those. I need a dart. I need like a bunch of darts, actually, if you have any. I need some rhubarb leaf and an adder's stomach. At least a few of those.
Okay. He doesn't stop thumbing through the book. He goes, yeah, I got all that. What pearl's gonna cost you? Let's say 110. The darts probably be, I don't know, a couple silver. Let's say 110, and then you said you needed some rhubarb and some darts, and what was the other thing?
Adder's stomach.
As well, an adder stomach's gonna. I don't have any of those here. You gotta find a snake to kill. For all the other stuff, though, that'll be. You know what? Let's just go with 106. We'll just round up, because I like making a profit.
Okay.
Does that work
Sounds
for you?
great.
106. Pearl's about 100 normally, but of course I need to make some money on it. All the other components are pretty simple. I do not have an adder stomach here. It'll take at least a day to get one. I don't have any snakes around here. I'm fresh out of snakes.
Yeah, it's cool. If you get any, I'll probably come by tomorrow if I don't stumble upon any myself.
He goes, great. Anything else? He's just flipping through the page.
Just checking. You have gamma rabbit?
He goes, yeah, we got some of that in the back. How much of that?
I think I got some of that left, but yeah, just a little bit of that.
He goes, perfect.
I don't know.
I'll throw it in there.
Couple
we'll do
couple
106
doses.
still.
Thank you.
Yep. He goes back in the
Sweet.
back and collects it all. Hands you a some sort of like paper sack. It's got all the stuff in it except the adder stomach. And he goes, 106 gold, like I said.
Yeah, no problem. Who's paying for this, guys?
He stops flipping the pages and like looks up out of the.
I
top
think
of his eyes.
Coronado or Riley said they were gonna.
Or the bear person?
Not that we were all gonna chip in for this.
Okay, let's all chip in then.
Well, I only
Alright.
have 8 gold.
Okay.
It's fine. You can pay for something else down the line.
Yeah.
So how much was it in total? Was it 216 or 206?
He goes 106.
100
What?
But you
And
can pay me
106.
200 gold. I'll take it if you're offering.
I don't mean to like get us a worse deal or anything like that, but how come if the pearl's 110 for all this other stuff, it's now
Shut
106?
up. Oh my god. You're paying for this. Just so you know.
He goes, well, the pearl's usually 100. I usually sell it for 110, but I can tell your friend. He looks over at at Ricardo. He goes, he's a fellow elf, and I don't really get to see too many of those around here, so I help out when I can, you know?
My man.
I give 50 gold to Ricardo.
I also give him 50 gold.
I look at Coronado expectantly.
I put 8 gold on the table and say, if you must take my remaining money, but I am now entirely, I am now as broke as a peasant.
Oh, we lost cats.
I don't know.
My back.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think the call has been a little flaky. I trusted Neil's hosting
Yeah.
ability.
It was
What?
really flaky.
I'm sorry.
But now it's all good. Now actually the call quality is great. Stop downloading stuff, Neil. God.
Oh,
Gosh.
fine.
Seriously, Neil.
I'm only downloading a 51k a sec, but fine.
Well,
Either
it's
way.
too much. It's too much. Okay, so you guys give him the 106 gold.
Yep.
50 from Ryan, 50 from Caitlin, and 8 from Neil for some reason.
8
Oh,
for me. That's all I
Six
can
from
offer.
six from Neil.
Awesome.
We leave him with 2.
Yeah.
It's
You can keep
106,
those
buddy.
2 gold.
Okay, make sure you subtract that from your character sheet. He gives you the bag full of stuff, and he goes, "Thanks for coming. I'll see you later." He goes back to just thumbing
Yeah,
through
take
the
care,
book.
man.
You have
Alright.
all that stuff except an adder's stomach. No cats.
So, do you have enough items to cast that detect spell on the mirror, or is that what you need the snake for?
No. The snake was for acid arrow. That's cheap
Oh.
stuff. The only thing that costs anything is the pearl here, which is for invisibility, so we can track him, I guess.
You need a pearl to
That was
cast
the plan, right?
invisibility?
What?
You need a
What's the
pearl to cast
pearl?
invisibility?
No, you need a pearl to
You
cast
need a-
identify.
Oh, okay. All right. I was super
You
confused.
need gum Arabic to cast invisibility.
Right.
Well, all right. We got all the reagents. Do we want to go and try and do this today?
I think.
Or, I mean, we don't necessarily have to do it today. We could try that plan where Ricardo goes invisible and, gives us intel on what's happening with the bear man. You're muted, cats.
The call keeps dying for me, ish.
Oh, I can. You want me to guys give you a call back? I can host.
Neil's frozen for me.
I'm frozen.
Yeah.
Yep. Me
All right,
too.
here I'm gonna give you guys a call back. Just answer.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, that's not gonna work. Shit. Neil, call me back. Do 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 do. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, we're back.
Hello.
Hopefully it works a little bit better. What are you guys doing? Sorry.
I suggested the plan.
Yep. We're all just kind of like chill. Ricardo's gonna follow him invisible and report back to me via the ring.
I don't like the sound of report back to me either. But
As my
Sure.
subordinate, I mean. Nothing to not
Right.
like there.
okay. That's fine.
All right. Well, let us follow him from a safe distance. Maybe hide a few doors down or a block away or something. No, perhaps we should
Wait.
stay further. If they have eyes everywhere.
Mm-hmm. We can just hang out here at the
Holiday Inn.
inn. Yeah.
Okay.
The motherfucking Holiday Inn.
All right, guys. I start casting invisibility then, right? Might as well.
Yep.
hmm
If the call doesn't die. Is my camera frozen?
Might
It's still
It's
be.
loaded
not up
for
for
me.
me. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see you or JP.
Yep.
Nice.
Same
Yeah,
here.
me too.
Yeah, I don't see JP either.
Alright,
I'm
I'll
currently
listen.
buying Skype Premium because it's really cool and likes to just stop renewing itself.
Mm.
Is my camera on?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
We could just restart this.
Uh, I will start casting invisibility.
Okay. You start casting invisibility, and it goes off.
Okay. One sec. Special effects.
What?
I
Special
don't
effects?
see your camera.
So-
Yeah, your camera's not turned on.
I go ahead and my camera's not turned on. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't see it on.
I love
Okay,
Skype.
is it on?
It's really fucking good. Not yet. I can't wait to just edit this entire part out.
I see it.
Yep, now you're good.
Okay.
Okay,
I
you are
need
now
to be
invisible,
invisible.
cats.
Awesome. I start following Bearman.
Well, I mean, he left yesterday, so... Wait,
Huh?
he's not with you guys.
Well, I go to his house.
Okay. You make your way through the slums. There's people... A lot of the times you have trouble getting through the crowd, and you keep getting bumped into because they're just walking into you because they can't see you.
I
What?
try to dodge as much as I can.
Sure. Eventually, you get the hang of it. You make it all the way to the slums. You turn 2 blocks down once you get in, and then you go down and take a right. And you turn into the Bearman's house, and you see him there on the ground. He's sitting down and just looking at the doorway.
Okay. I'll just sit and wait.
Okay. You're sitting and waiting. Let's go back to the rest of the party. What are you guys doing?
Sitting and waiting.
Has he said anything yet, Cobblepot?
No, I haven't really gotten anything.
Uh,
Waiting for my subordinate to report back to me eventually.
is he like your secretary now or something?
No, just my right-hand man.
Hey, Cobblepot.
Yeah, hold on, I'm getting something, guys. What?
Yeah, nothing's going on right now, Master.
Yeah, guys. he said nothing's going on. All right, roger that. Just get back to me if anything good comes in.
Will do.
Excellent.
We come back to...
Where are we waiting? Are we just waiting in the street, or do we go back to the hotel?
I would assume you went back to the hotel. That's what I got.
Okay.
Ricardo, how long do you wait in this room? You got there about...
I wait until something happens, right?
Okay. I mean, you get there around noon in the afternoon, and by about 6 or 7, he's moved a couple times, gone up and gone to the restroom, and maybe eaten some things in the room, but nothing's really occurring.
Okay. Guys, should I approach Bearman and let him know that I'm here? Cobblepot?
What would be the benefit to that?
I don't know. He would know that I'm here. And I don't know. We're trying to help him, right?
Right. But I don't know. Maybe it's just best you stay hidden. I mean, you could definitely help him out if he gets into trouble.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, it's been like 7 hours though, so I'm getting kind of tired, man. Yeah. Being invisible, it's not as cool as it sounds. So,
Well, I mean, my only worry is that if you let him know you're there, I mean, there's eyes and ears all around, right? Somebody else could overhear you or know or find out if he starts acknowledging you.
Give me a
yeah, that's I suppose true.
give me a
Yeah,
perception
that's
check,
a good
Ricardo.
Okay.
Hook.
Was it 14?
Yes.
Awesome.
You and your
Damn.
perception rolls. Throughout the course of the day, probably you're not really sure exactly if they're on a rotation or whatnot, but there's a gentleman passing by, and it seems to be maybe every hour, maybe every other hour. You see him just walk by and slow down and like look inside the room and stare at the I'll use his name. Stare at Chew on the floor.
He has
and then
a
you
name?
just see him keep walking. Yeah, Chew. You guys learned that. The
Okay.
bear man.
Sure. Okay.
And then
Hey,
it's
there's
only
this
by
guy
about
that keeps roaming.
Yeah.
There's this guy that keeps roaming and staring at a bearman here. So at this point, I mean, I'm sure he works for Uman. I'm wondering if I should just tail this guy.
What does he
Stick
look
with
like?
bearman in case he gets into trouble. Well, he looks like.
You give him the details of what he looks like.
I give him the details of what he looks like.
You can make it up if you wish. He looks just like a normal human.
He has like really long hair and beard. His hair is blonde, but his beard is black, so it's pretty distinguishable. And he has one red eye and one white eye. Is quite the weird guy.
Interesting.
Yep.
So Riley, how's it going?
You know, just talking to my sword.
Yes. Well, Rev
Sound-
sounds quite interesting. I would love to chat with him one day.
Oh yeah, sure. I passed Rev to him, and I give Rev a quick debriefing. I say, "This is Cora. He's trying to fill in for Rich. It's kind of awkward sometimes.
Rev
He's a bit of a white knight.
Rev asks you, what does he
dresses
do?
All white.
What is
Well,
his trade?
His trade?
Trade.
Trade?
Yes, what would I have in common in talking about with this man?
No, you wouldn't have anything in common with him. You're cool.
Yes, well, thank you.
The birds, the birds.
I must make a good first impression, of course.
I just wouldn't really be that concerned about that. You know, like, why do you care?
It's fair enough. Let me speak to this man.
Rev, you know, you're not talking like yourself. Is something wrong?
That's what do you mean?
You're just usually more like upbeat and cheery and very fast-speaking, nonsensical, carefree. Do you wish for me to continue?
He goes, no, I quite like these compliments. But should I speak to him or should I not? I must know.
No, yeah, go for it. And I pass Rev to Cora.
He goes, hi.
Hello, sir. How are you doing this fine afternoon?
Good.
I've never spoken to a talking sword before, although I have worked with kings and knights. Tell me, have you always been a sword?
No.
Most interesting indeed. Well, at your convenience, I would love to hear the story of how you became who you are now. And if there's a way to free you from this, I would be more than happy to try and assist you with that.
Oh. And he just doesn't say anything else.
Well, it was a lovely chat with you. And I pass Rev back to Caitlin. Or
Speaking
Riley.
to Rev, I say, wow, that sounded like it went over really well. Lovely chat.
I put on my best suit to meet this man. He's very kind.
I say to Riley, can he hear us when we speak to one another?
No, he can only hear the person who's touching him. And I think it's only one person at a time.
Well, he's not a very talkative fellow.
Really? He actually usually talks a lot. It's like, difficult to get a word in.
Really?
Yeah, he must like you or something. Did you like him?
If he had ever said anything to me, I would be able to tell you.
Really odd. Are you sure you're feeling all right, Rav?
Yep.
Is there
Really?
something off about him? But you said he knew the target of our search, right?
A little bit. And when he told me that, he was a lot more upbeat about it.
You think?
Can you make a blood clone of a sword? Like, what's going on here?
What are you talking about, Riley?
Rav, you're kind of scaring me.
Is it possible that this sword of yours is has loyalties to someone else, or is maybe afraid of someone else?
I have no idea.
How
That's a
did you
good
pick up
question.
sword? Is it?
Oh, I freed him from Zanzil.
No. But how did he said he was not part of a sword beforehand? He used to be man.
Oh, yeah. He never really explained it fully to me. Something happened in a church, I think. From the town we came from.
Maybe you could get some more information. I feel like he should be able to have useful information for us, but maybe he's afraid to say something, or maybe he is working with our enemies. This is all speculation, of course, and I have no evidence to prove it.
Yeah. I don't really want to accuse my friend of, like working.
I'm not saying accuse him, but maybe find out what you can to see if there's something else we can learn from him.
Okay, I asked Rev if there's something that's bothering him right now.
Nope. Doing just fine.
You're not afraid of anyone in particular right now?
Who would I be afraid of?
I don't know. I asked you about that, what's his name?
I don't know.
What was the name of, the guy that we're trying to find right now?
Who are you trying to find?
Uman.
Come on. Yeah.
Ryan, are you fucking serious? Mute your mic, man. You're like that 5-year-old kid that sits there and goes through the fucking straw. Just making goddamn noises. Let me see if there's any drink left in here. Nope. There's nothing. Nothing at all.
You gotta move the. You gotta
Let me move
tea
the
and
ice around. Oh, it might maybe melted in the past 5 seconds. Let's try again. Nope.
I got some, dude.
Still
I got a little bit of
nothing.
tea.
Still nothing.
All right, I'm done.
Okay. Thank you.
Uman? That was it?
Yeah, what about him?
Yeah, well, see, I asked you about him, and ever since then, you haven't really been the same.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. So you don't want to open up to me at all about this, Rev?
I mean, what are you asking? You didn't
Are you
ask me
afraid
a
of
question.
Uman?
Why'd I be afraid of him? I haven't seen him.
And you won't just let me know if anything's bothering you. You want me to ask specifically,
course.
guess specifically.
No, of course I'd let you know. It's me, Rev.
Okay, so you're just gonna deny that there's anything wrong.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Just the sword doing swordly things. You know me.
I look up at Cora and I say, no, he won't give me anything.
Interesting. Can he read your thoughts at will, or only when you speak to him?
I'm not really sure. I think in my mind, Rav, and I ask him this.
He goes, I can hear when you talk as long as you're touching me. You know how it goes.
I ask him if he can hear me all the time.
Most of the time, if I'm connected, if I'm touching you, then yeah, I can hear you.
Even if I'm not channeling my thoughts to you, you just hear whatever's going through my head?
Pretty much. That's how it works.
Alright. Yeah, anytime I'm touching him, he has pretty much free access to my thoughts.
That's pretty terrifying. Maybe, not to tell you what to do, but maybe we shouldn't be touching him so much right now.
Why?
I don't... Your intelligent
He's a
sword that
fine-
knows our enemy is acting strange as soon as
He's
we
a fine
mention our enemy.
sword.
Ricardo, I don't know
I'm
what's
just
going on.
saying.
They're talking about touching swords and like, I don't know what's going on here, man. But things are getting really weird around here, bro.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, man.
You have an intelligent-speaking sword, which is normally talkative.
This guy
The moment
keeps.
our enemy is revealed to him, and he knows who it is, he gets really silent and strange.
Well, I don't know if that's really what set him off, and he's also my friend.
Okay.
This guy really likes meat.
All right. I do not. I'm waiting for our signal of seeing this guy. The rest.
Alright, I put Rev back in my scabbard.
See you later.
Bye, Rev.
Ricardo, the same guy keeps passing by over the next hour or two. Pretty much, you've got it now that you noticed him. You've got it like down to a science of when he's gonna pass and look in.
How far
Yeah.
away are we, JP,
Okay, I'll-
from this location?
I mean, you guys are back at the inn in the other part of town, so it'll take you like 10, 15 minutes to walk through in the middle of the day when everyone's trying to get home.
Guys, there's definitely a spy on Ricardo's location. He keeps checking up on him, or at least he's checking up on the bear man.
Yeah, I think I'll go follow this spy actually. Cobblepot.
Well,
I follow the spy.
yeah, he's gonna be just walking around checking in on the bear guy.
Hey,
You think so? Okay, I won't follow him then.
No, you can't.
You don't think he will go and report to Oman?
Yeah, if he reports to somebody, then let me know ASAP.
Here's what we could do. I could go to Bearman, tell him to do something suspicious. Next time the guy's gonna pass by, and then I'll follow the guy when he goes to report that suspicious action to Oman.
I like it, but just make sure he doesn't make any sudden movements to alert the spies to your presence.
Okay,
Go.
sounds good. I'll walk inside Bearman's thing.
house.
Yeah, house, and I will fart.
You see his you walk in the room and crop dust it a little bit, and then you notice his nose kind of like crinkle in the center, and see it. He's trying like not to start eyes watering, and then he just focuses back on the door with like a disgusting face, or disgusted face
Yeah.
rather.
So now I get really close to him and I say, "You must know I'm here by now. Don't make any sudden movements. It's Ricardo."
He's looking straight ahead and just looks normal.
Okay, so there has been this guy that keeps staring at your house and looking through your non-existent door to figure out what you're up to. He's a pretty distinct fellow. He has blonde hair, black beard, one red eye, and one white eye. So he's pretty weird looking, dude. You'll see him next time. Next time you see him come by, you have to do something suspicious so that I can follow this guy, and he will probably lead me to Oman if he reports something suspicious. If you got all this, fart, and if you don't have it in you, just burp.
You hear him clear his throat, and that's all the actions that he does. And he just keeps
You
looking
actually
outside.
not burp at will. You're a fucking bear. Okay.
He keeps looking forward.
Okay. I tell him when he's gonna pass by because it's a pattern too, right? So
Yeah. Okay. The next time the guy passes by, wait, how do you tell him when he's passing by? He doesn't have a clock in there, so do you just say like any moment now or what?
yeah, I was gonna be outside so I can follow the guy right away. So
Okay.
Yeah,
the guy
I-
passes by and inside Chew doesn't make any actions at all. The guy walks by, looks in. You see him turn his head to look in, and when he goes by to look in, he stops for a second and just stares inside, and then you see him like nod, and then he starts walking again.
okay, I go back inside. I'm like, okay, what the fuck, dude? Like, give me something here. what was that about? Don't answer though. But that was the guy. I told you. I mean, you're a fucking bear. Your sense of timing has to be somewhat decent, right? And the fucking guy has one red eye and one white eye. Like, it could not be any clearer. It's a blonde guy with a black fucking beard. Could you not do anything suspicious? Not if you don't know what to do, or what's the problem here?
When you finish speaking, you see Chu turn his head, and he looks right at you, even though you don't think he can see you, and he just grins really widely. And then all of a sudden, you hear this. You hear a sword being dragged coming on the stone outside, and it drags inside. And you turn around, and there's just this guy in pretty heavy armor. You're not sure if it's full plate or what, but he's standing there, and he's got a long bastard sword being dragged on the ground. He's blocking the exit.